Hey everyone, welcome to Deadlock Intel, your number one source for all things Deadlock, Valve's newest 6v6 shooter. Make sure to subscribe for Deadlock updates, gameplay videos, breakdowns, streamer stories, and more. Today we're running through some of the most recent patch notes, all just minor updates, not your normal massive patch. It seems like we're getting big patches every 2 weeks and hotfixes or minor patches during the off weeks. I fixed my mic this week, so hopefully I sound better for all of you. Let's get into it. First up, starting on the 14th, we had big Bebop nerfs to his ult. With the last big update, we saw Bebop get an updated ult that did splash damage surrounding the area where his ult was hitting, which has ended up just being super overpowered even with these nerfs. But we saw Hyper Beam's cooldown increased from 117 to 130. Tier 1 was reduced from minus 38 seconds to the cooldown to minus 30 seconds. The in radius was reduced from 5 meters to 4 meters, and the slow was reduced from 40% to 30%. The DPS was reduced from 220 to 205, and the DPS spirit scaling was reduced from 3 to 2.7. All in all, just making it have longer cooldowns, do less damage, and affect less of a range. Personally, I still think it could use another nerf. We also saw a small nerf to McGinnis and the item Ammo Scavenger. McGinnis's medicinal Spectre radius spirit power was reduced from 0.07 to 0.05. That is in result to just how massive McGinnis's heal could get after the last update, and Ammo Scavenger's buff duration was reduced from 40 seconds to 35 seconds. On the 17th, the main focus of the update was to stop a soul sharing exploit that had gotten popular at a higher skill level games. People called it soul funneling, and basically you had one lane holding and one lane pushing. Once the lane that pushed finished, then they would rotate over to that holding lane, and you basically just end up getting double the souls. So with this update, they fixed players being able to exploit soul sharing across multiple lanes to earn more souls than intended. The way the fix was implemented is that each player could only be considered for an enemy trooper death event 4 times per wave number during the laning phase. This was just a super quick fix that they actually end up changing as of yesterday. They also fixed troopers sometimes not dying after doing their death flash state. They fixed unstoppable state not preventing fire rate reductions, and fixed Grey Talon's charge shot and Vindicta's assassinate cameras not working properly. I know there's been a lot of camera issues with different heroes, so I assume we will continuously get fixes like this, like to Mo and Krill hopefully soon. Now on the 19th, that is yesterday for me, they implemented a more permanent solution for that soul funneling. Like I said, now pre 10 minutes, lanes always split orbs when there are more heroes than the assigned participants for that lane, which means when there are 3+ people in a dual lane or 2+ people in a solo lane. Previously, it only split with 3+ people regardless of the lane, which is what allowed soul abuses when dipping into a solo lane. Along with that, they also added some functionality to private lobbies, as private lobbies can now assign players to duo and solo lanes. I'm excited as they keep building out this private lobby system. I think a lot of people obviously are looking forward to that, as people want to host more just private matches with their friends or host tournaments. They fixed some recent bugs with Vindicta's flight that could cause some large bursts in a direction. I saw people like Noko have a little bit of a panic attack, as it made people look like they were hacking when they weren't. They also fixed being able to shoot while using Ethereal shift and flying with Vindicta, and reduced Veil Walker's fire rate from 30% to 20%. As far as hotfixes go, we've also seen this bug with Viscous where he gets glitched and just stays a giant goo ball unless you die again to reset it. According to Yoshi, it has been fixed but not 100%, so they're working on a bigger fix. They also had a backend update to fix some private lobby region selection issues. And that's all for today, guys. I'm looking forward to next week's update, and I'll see you here then. If you want to share clips or talk all things Deadlock, I've also started a Twitter community that you can join where I'll be super active. This is Deadlock Intel. I'll catch you later.